Hey guys, it's me, Spence. I am actually getting ready for work. Got that sun behind me today. I love it. Um, but anyway, I just wanted to take a minute today and talk about asking for help. Um, I didn't do a video the past couple of weeks, or the past couple of Sundays, because there's still different things going on. The first Sunday um, I just didn't have anything like. Usually, a topic comes to me really quickly, or something that's going on in my life that I feel like I need to share. And I didn't have that last week. And then this week, things have been just a little bit rocky. Um, and so, which brings me to my topic of conversation. Again, not doing these videos just to talk about me or anything like that, but to um, help somebody else who might be going through the same thing. And one thing I've noticed is, and I've heard the term somewhere before, anxiety and depression. And not really knowing how those things pertain to my life or fit into my life. Because I hear other people talk about it, and I would think, like, I don't have that, or I don't need to go see a therapist, or um, even considering to go see a therapist, I didn't want the risk of, like, having to go on, like, different pills or medications and losing me, like, because I like me. But, it's just been, like, different situations have been happening, especially one happened on Sunday, um, that really triggered a huge panic attack for me. And when I think panic attack, I always kind of thought like hyperventilating on the floor in a ball, like not able to pull yourself together. But I noticed, and then also I've been studying up on it. There's different ways of anxiety and anxiety attacks. And when I have mine, usually comes in the form of crying, just uncontrollable crying. For sometimes they can last for minutes, sometimes it can last for hours. And I've always, and it's the crazy part is like looking back over my life, I've always had it there. Um, this week has been a real big week for growth and learning about myself because I can remember situations in my life where like I would just randomly start crying. I consider myself to be a really strong person, but I remember just like times of just like crying and thinking, okay, it's normal that I'm crying like this randomly. Um, but this week I noticed like different things, negative, what I perceived as negative things happen, and it would like I was just crying and I couldn't stop. And then it's like I guess right now I'm kind of at a peak season because I kind of always feel like at any given moment I'm about to just like start crying because I feel so overwhelmed. I feel overwhelmed with just like my personal life, my spiritual life, and just my career. Like I just feel overwhelmed and just trying to get a hold on it. But I did decide that I'm going to go see a therapist, and so I'm trying to get my ducks in a row so that I can go and make that happen. Um, and you know what? And also, so many things have happened, and I'm trying to say it like in order without sounding just radical crazy. I had a friend that I had to go to work, and I didn't want to do it. I had to go do an event for work, and a friend I hadn't seen in a while was doing the event with me, and it was really cool because I got to just we were having conversations, and then we got to talking about anxiety and just different thoughts and emotions that are going on in our lives, and he is kind of like at the same place I am, experiencing the same things, the thoughts, the feelings, and the thing is. When you don't know what's going on in your life, sometimes I think everybody has these moments where they're like, "What's going on? God, help me! What's going on?" When you don't understand what's going on in your life, you can't necessarily go get help, or find help, or ask for help because you don't know what's going on. You don't understand, and so you can't really get help, which is so frustrating. Like I'm about to be 32 years old, and it's taken me what like I mean, I don't remember having these feelings when I was 10, but I remember having like little outbreaks and thinking this is not okay. But pretty much most of my life, my whole life, I've had these emotions and feelings and not known a name for them until now. And so now that I know, it's like now we can move forward with this, and that's kind of cool, but also scary at the same time because I feel like I'm in my mind. I see myself like in the middle of water, and all my friends and family and loved ones are all standing on the dock, and I'm just out here drowning, and nobody's here to help me, and that is so frustrating to me. Um, and it's caused, um, I don't know, it just you just kind of I don't know. I feel some kind of way when I'm like trying to ask for help and nobody's there for me. Like, I feel like, especially with work and whatnot, I feel like when other people are going through their stuff, when they have their breakdowns and their whatnot, it's like I'm there for them. But then when I'm going through stuff, nobody's around, and it's just like tough luck, Spence. Figure it out yourself. And so that can be really frustrating. So that's just like one aspect of it. And then work, like um, work is so intense because I'm constantly getting phone calls and messages, and little things are happening. And I guess because I'm so irritated, and because of the anxiety, um, and also to say this, in my mind, I was thinking about like how am I going to just describe to people what I'm feeling so that I can help them. In my mind, I feel like there's my brain, and then it just kind of branches out into these different pieces that are contributing to the anxiety and depression, and one being work, because again, I'm getting phone calls all the time, and I don't want to disappoint anybody or let anybody down, and I know every day somebody is counting on me. But at the same time, it's just like, when is it too much? And it's just like little things are happening. It's like, why I bought this item, or I got these items, why is it disappearing? Or I ordered these items, how come they didn't come? And it's like, why do I have to give people instructions for everything? And then, I just feel like I got all these different outside sources that just keep happening. It's just a combination of just different things, and it's just so overwhelming. And I'm prideful. I'll admit I'm prideful and stubborn, and I do not want to admit defeat or admit that it's too much. Because that goes to like the video we were talking about before. I feel like this weight of masculinity that I need to prove that I can carry my own weight and I am a man. It's crazy. But I know I'm not the only one when it comes to that. I know that. And then it's just like I feel like I'm stuck. And I guess where the depression comes in with it. I feel like I'm stuck and I don't know how to get free. And then I just, like I feel like even now, like, I'm talking about situations or talking to people, I feel like, do they know what the hell I'm talking about? Am I just talking random? Am I talking crazy? Do they perceive me as dramatic? Why does he think I'm dramatic? Oh my gosh, why isn't he text back? Why is she not text back? What's going on? What's wrong? Has something gone bad? Why are they not saying anything? And it's just like all these things just come together, and it just makes the perfect recipe for disaster. And so, yeah, so that's what I'm learning about myself this week. My anxiety is at a peak level, and I know I need to go see a therapist. That has to happen. And I want to get my life back on track and in a good place. I want to get friends. I want to, fall in love. I just want to be able to live my life without restrictions. But then at the same time, I'm struggling because I feel like, is this really anxiety or depression, or is this like the universe trying to push me out to something greater, something bigger, something, that I can't even fathom? You can see it now. Like, this is the struggle that goes on in my head, and it's intense and it's frustrating at times. But I have to believe it's all going to work out, right? Right? It has to. It has to. I do notice the weather. It was 70 degrees this week, and my attitude was just excellent. It was really great. I was really happy. I felt so good with this warm weather. Also, because I was able to walk, and walking helps me to kind of decompress. And again, I've learned so much about myself this week, and we'll get into that, some other things later. But anyway, I just wanted to do a video and just talk to you, let you know where I'm at, what's going on, and if you feel the same way, you can get help. Just really, take time to really examine your life. Why do I feel this way? What's going on here? And be honest with yourself. If you can be honest, then you can get what I like to call a piece of nugget, a piece of truth about yourself, which helps you figure out who you are and why you're such a wonderful person, because we all are. So this is my video this week. Again, I hope it makes sense. Figure out what you need to do so that you can get what you need to be successful, to be happy. So pretty much, if I don't know what I need help with, but I know I need help, take time to figure that out so you can get the help that you need. And I am scared to see what's going to happen, but I'm also eager to see if, I don't know. I don't know what's waiting down this road. I have no idea. But now that I know better, I got to do better. And so I know there's an issue with this anxiety and this depression, and so we're gonna walk in that direction. All right, guys. Again, I just want to do a video to encourage somebody. Nothing fancy, nothing, no fancy intros, no nice cutting and editing, and I could do those things and I have in the past, but I just want to keep it raw and just have a conversation with you guys and let you know what's going on in my life, and again, let you know you're not alone when you feel the same way or if you're going through something. We're all going through stuff, and it just really helps when you find out, you get it, and it makes you feel like you're not alone, and that gives you hope and strength and courage. So, all right. Even now while I'm doing this, I'm getting so many text messages and messages from people. Ugh. All right. Bye, guys. You be good. I will talk to you later. Okay. Bye.